What an electrifying morning this is. What an energetic morning, and I feel so pumped up today. The reason being, we have something very special today on our vlog. This is the first time this bike has come to Northeast India, especially Assam, and I don't see it coming anytime soon anymore. So, without further ado, let's start unpacking things. And there's something very special inside this packet. We're gonna unveil it right now, and this is gonna be the first time in Northeast India that something of this sort has come. And this is Sashank Sharma, and welcome to 88 Racing. So right now I need some help with this because this is a big task and I just have two hands for the task. So I have brought in Kaibo to help me.
Hello.
This is Kaibo's strength. He's actually the main man after all our recording and everything, all the editing and stuff. So I have brought in Kaibo to help me with this also. And what would you choose? The scissor or the cutter?
The cutter.
Cutter goes to him, scissor goes to me, and we'll start unpacking this monster. Ta-da! Short one! Now you might be wondering why I'm wearing a Ducati Corsa t-shirt. Well, that's because this is the flagship model from Ducati.
The brand new.
The brand spanking new. These are winglets. So do you have an idea now? Where does Ducati put two winglets? Two of them. I have one on my V4. There are two here. Just guess what this is. Unveiling, unveiling, unveiling. Ta-da! This is the monster.
The moment of truth.
Here it is in front of you, the beautiful babe. The best machine one can ever dream of, especially for road riders. This is the wet dream of every single guy, every single teenager, every single guy who's riding, especially on the streets. This is the Ducati Streetfighter V4. And man, this is a beauty. I'm totally stunned. And this has the same spec that we get on the Panigale V4. A little detuned, I think 3-4 bhp is detuned than that bike. But the weight is phenomenally less. It's very easy for me. Now I ride a Panigale V4 and I've been riding this bike for more than 2 years now. But sitting on this bike, this feels totally different. I haven't ridden this bike on the streets yet, but then just the basic sitting, like if you see, I'm sitting on top of it and it feels so light, so easy. It's actually lighter than the Ducati Monster. It feels like that. So right now, Kaibo, my helping hand, is actually cleaning the bike for some cinematics. So I dare you to miss the cinematics. We're working so hard for it. So he is the proud owner, Rudy, and he owns the mighty Streetfighter. So he hasn't seen the bike yet. We're just going to take him inside and we're going to show him the bike. So bro, first tell me how you feel about getting, being the first owner of the Streetfighter V4 in the entire Northeast.
If you see my face, you can already see how excited I am. It's been a dream, for me to always own a naked bike. And since I started getting in touch with Sashank through one of my friends called Uttam, we have been dreaming about a beast to come. And we thought of a monster first. And then we finally got to know that the Street Fighter is coming before the monster. And that's it. We made a decision. And it's been 3-4 months since we booked it. And I think this wait is just getting longer and longer and we need to go in.
Yeah, let's go.
So we're not making any delays because he's getting too excited. I'm just going to take him in. He's going to close his eyes and then go inside and see the bike finally. I'll change the setting. তুমি এটা power to চালা না কিমান আছিলে? I'll show you this. What is now you're riding almost like 800 cc. I'll bring the bike to its life. Sab idea, huh?
1180, no?
Now we go race. Now start the bike and see the difference. Itya tumi rev to sab. Now when you start it, rev to subona lage. Just press the button.
It's catching up, man.
This is for on the go, man. This is for racing. So on the go, if you want to change things and wheelie control, DTC is traction control, wheelie control, slide control, electronic braking system, ABS. This is Ducati quick shifter, and now up and down mode is engaged. Then there's all these. So on this side, this is trip fuel. So kiman last fuel use hoise? I mean, how many kilometers trip or lagar pisot? Trip 2, jo to normal heri hai. Consumption, lap timer. So we don't need to go to lap timer yet. This settings menu. So here you can adjust everything yourself. So riding mode, we go into riding mode. This is in race right now, and I'm going to show you race what kiya se. DAVC, and so these are the electronics basically. Traction control we have put to 2. One not. This is the thing we use on track. So this track, road, and then you go to wet. Okay, so we'll now just be on track, but I'll not put it to 1. So new guy to get adjusted. This is the Ducati quick shifter. Up and down, so you get quick shifter, upshift as well, and then auto blipper as well. When you're downshifting, you don't need to hold the clutch, just go down the gears and it'll shift itself. We can switch it off. This too much. So for sport, now this is the mode that I'll be setting for you for most of the road uses. So here will be a moderate power. I go to traction. So traction is 5 here. So for these tires, 5 is good enough, and you'll not lose control, you'll not lose traction. But it's not too much so that you feel the bike is underpowered. Wheelie control is put to 4. Good enough. So your bike starts wheeling, it'll start wheeling, but then it'll cut the power right here. So it's like 2 inches off the ground and it'll cut
never
the
let it take over, man.
No. Then engine power, it's put to medium here, so that you get a smooth throttle delivery. Like when you're revving it, you must have felt there's a lot of difference in the throttle with medium power and full power. And ABS.
1100 kg power. Just touch, bro. Just touch.
He got scared first time he took the bike out. And he's been overtaking KTMs and all that bike, man. He got so scared. He just put the throttle on and really got it. Bike. He was like, fuck, and EBC is full brakes again. So the ABS unit on this bike is very different than other bikes. So basically on other bike what happens, the ABS module, it calculates that your front is going to lock, and then it starts releasing the brakes on other bikes. Here it's like a safety net for you. It's a safety mesh. So basically what happens is that you won't even feel the ABS intruding. So you go into corners, and then normally you can do a stoppie on this bike with ABS on. Okay, and you go into corners, and what happens, you're pressing the lever too hard, but the amount of pressure you're giving here gets modulated by the ABS, so you're not feeling anything. But if the bike thinks or the bike feels that the front is going out, then the pressure becomes lesser and lesser, so that it takes the corner. It adjusts. So A2 feature only ekon bike ase, no other bike. MotoGP ase.
That's crazy.
Yar all V4 ase this feature.
So both safety.
Both. Now street mode is something junto moi itale set korna. I'll set it up for you. This is traction control. I'll put it on 7 because judi kunba belege other than you tries riding your bike, juntu ketiaba dibo lage, some family member dibo lage. So this is the safety mode. If you give him the bike, no, give him in this mode. A2, and then wheelie control, I'll put it to maximum 8 so that it doesn't wheelie at all. Slide control is maximum here, and then back we go to engine, we put it to low power. So this becomes a 600cc basically. So with that said, we're closing the vlog today, and this is the first vlog. Mind this, there'll be a lot more vlogs coming on this particular bike. I'm not only saying this bike, we'll talk to Ducati Delhi if they give us another bike for test on the track, because September and October we have got track days. So we'll see if we can test this bike out on the track and especially on the road as well. We'll do a lot more riding. If you like what you see, smash that like button and share it among all your friends. Keep watching 88 Racing. Bye bye guys.